Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Money Podcast, your source for all things money. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, today's special return guest is Jake Carlson, and he's the founder and owner over at Lifeplan Legal AZ. Jake, welcome back to the show.
Adam, it's great to be back. There was way too many specials in that introduction.
Great to have you back, and I know you got a couple things to announce here today, but just to start out with, I don't want to assume that all of our new listeners caught your first episode, so let's just get right into what you're doing over at Lifeplan Legal AZ. Tell us a little bit more about the company, please.
Yeah, and even if the listeners caught the first episode, like every entrepreneur out there, we're always pivoting, we're always doing new things. And so when you and I last spoke, we weren't doing very much with Lifeplan Legal. It was just a small budding startup, and today it's grown into a full-time, full-consuming law firm. We're here in Arizona doing a lot of estate planning, a lot of powers of attorney, a lot of probate. We're just really growing this business. And Adam, the thing that's been fascinating to me, as you know, and as we talked about the first time, I'm an entrepreneur. I like running a business. I'm not necessarily a lawyer. It's not lawyering that I like to do, but that's the great thing about entrepreneurship. You find the passion, you find the need, you go out there and you do it, and things have been exploding. It's been a great year so far.
Man, that's amazing. I love to hear that, and congrats. I love to see you launch into business. So what kind of, just for the people that are listening, let's go a little bit further into what's the right type of client for Lifeplan Legal AZ. Like, what kind of things do you handle?
Yeah, it's interesting. I have two target clients, two target avatars, if you will, and both of them are the same. So 65 to 75-year-old adults are my target audience. But I'm looking at those who have parents that are maybe struggling with illness or struggling with the first signs of Alzheimer's or dementia, which, every 70 seconds somebody is diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So it's going to be a big issue moving forward. And so one of the things we like to do, I call it protecting those who protected us, right? So our parents protected us for so many years. Now it's our turn to step up and do what we can for them, particularly our aging parents. And, Adam, in this time of chaos and challenge right now, looking towards our elders, our seniors, those who protected us, is so vitally important. So that would be the first group. And then the second group is 65-year-olds who don't have an estate plan. You see, everybody in America has an estate plan. The government has created one for you. But as we've seen, the government doesn't always do the best with their plans for us that we would love for them to do. And so what we do is we step in and make sure that the plan you have in your mind is the one that comes out on paper.
Let's get a bit, Jake. I want to get into this Elite Achiever Academy. Tell us more about this.
Oh, yeah. So you talk about a reunion tour in 2020 of coming back on your podcast. The Elite Achiever Academy is somewhat of a reunion tour as well. About 3 or 4 years ago, we were really running strong with the Elite Achiever Academy, which is a one-on-one and group coaching system that we do, taking businesses from 6 figures to 7 figures, mostly small businesses, mostly in the service realm. And then over the past couple of years, we put our focus elsewhere. And then this year, there's been such a spike in demand for one-on-one coaching, which I think is fascinating, Adam. I think that we are really in a time period right now where people are much more open to being coached. And I think we look at athletes, they're coached. And we look at elite achievers in many walks of life, they're all coached. And I think that the business and entrepreneurial sector is starting to catch on and say, hey, there's something to this coaching. And so we brought back the Elite Achiever Academy, which is, we're only really working with 4 businesses right now to grow them from 6 figures to 7 figures. And that's where we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it small, and we're going to really put our time and attention as a team into growing businesses.
Oh, I love that. And what kind of businesses are going to be the appropriate fit for Elite Achiever Academy?
Yeah, so what we have found is that a lot of service-based businesses, what happens is, let's say, for example, that you're a real estate agent and you're really good at selling homes. You understand homes very well. Or let's say that you're a plumber and you understand all of the wrenches that need to be turned and all the bolts and things that need to be done. Or you're a lawyer and you know exactly how to go to court and represent somebody. The businesses that we really find that explode are those who have been built on this foundation of, this is what I do very well. This is what I don't do well. I don't know how to do, how to grow. I don't know how to do marketing. I don't know how to do advertising. I don't know how to do intake. I don't know how to create the systems and processes that can run my business so that I can get out and do what I'm really good at. I don't know how to hire. And so what we have found, Adam, is that service-based businesses that are just starting to hit that $250,000 mark but want to become $1 million business and recognize that there's just not enough hours in the day for them to do it all themselves, those are the ones that really do well in the Elite Achiever Academy.
How long does the program run? So give us a little bit of that, because I know there's some people, and you're keeping it small, but I know there's some people listening right now that are interested and thinking about it. Like, give us a little bit of context of how long the academy runs.
Yeah, so it usually takes the business to go from, 250,000 to a seven-figure business about 18 months. And so we don't have a time frame. I mean, some people join us and they come on and they say, I'm really good at XYZ. Can you help me with marketing? And we help them with marketing for 3 to 6 months, and then they move on. Other businesses come in and say, thanks for helping me with marketing. Now can you help me with hiring? Now can you help me with the employee manual? And they'll stay on for 18 months. But we found that 18 months tends to be the sweet spot, although we don't have like a contract where they have to stay involved for that whole time.
Got it. Tell us a little bit more about your podcast. I know you're a podcaster also.
Oh, man, I tell you, I just got off the phone with the most amazing guest. West Point graduate, Rhodes Scholar, Deloitte consultant, led a tank battalion in Desert Storm. I mean, just an amazing guy. And I'll be honest with you, Adam, this guy's not calling me unless I have a podcast. This guy's not sitting down at Starbucks with me having a cup of coffee unless I have a podcast. The podcast has opened the world to just the most amazing people. And I'm just sitting here and I'm in awe at the amazing things they've done, and they're willing to come on and share with my audience, just like you and your audience. I mean, you're amazing, doing so much stuff. I mean, daily podcasts, so much, but I just love it.
That's awesome. So what kind of content can the listeners, because I want them to check out the podcast, so give them the name, where they can find it, what kind of content, because I definitely want my listeners to go check it out.
Oh, yeah, and we'd love to have them over there. So it's the Modern Leadership Podcast. Obviously, I'm the host of it. We spend about 15 to 20 minutes talking with the guests, diving into leadership topics. One of the things that I find is that modern leadership is more about relationships. It's more about character. It's more about people than it is about the processes, the systems, and the actual business that you're running. So we like to dive deep into some of the ups, the downs, the stories that they tell. Often we bring on authors, and so we like to dive into their books and really turn back the cover and say, okay, why should we read this? And so, yeah, everywhere that iTunes, Spotify, anywhere the podcasts are found, you can find us. We just hit 330 episodes. We've been going strong, a weekly episode ever since 2014, and we have no anticipation of ever stopping that. I mean, I'll probably do this until the day I can.
Man, that is absolutely amazing. Congratulations. I tell everybody, you hit over that 100th episode, you're going to be in this game for a long time. I like to tell people, it's 100 mark. You added 100. And then if you loved it and you had so much fun, then start getting that 1,000 in your head. Just let it creep in. It's going to be fun when you get to the 4-digit mark. That's awesome.
You're absolutely right, Adam. I mean, there comes a point where it goes from just being a grind to being an absolute passion and joy, and I just love it, look forward to it. I mean, you called me up, you said, hey, you mind coming back on and talking for a few minutes, and I couldn't, I mean, there was no even indication of saying, well, it is or no. I love it. I wanted to be on.
It's a podcast for you, and that's why. Come on, Jake. What are we going to do? So I could talk you all day, but we're about out of time. That being said, Jake, so if somebody's listening to this and they want more information, what's the best way for them to follow up?
Yeah, definitely. We created a special landing page for you and your audience. If you just go to jakeacarlson.com/Adam Torres, just spell it all out, no spaces. Then it'll take you to a special landing page for hanging out with us. Find out about Lifetime Legal AZ, find out about the Modern Leadership Podcast, the Lead Achiever Academy, anything you can find right there.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Jake, it's been awesome having you back on the show today for this Reunion 2020 episode. Can't wait to get you back in 2021 and see how many episodes you're up to and see what else is going on in your world. And to the audience, as always, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a lot of fun listening to this because we had fun making it for you. If you did, don't forget, subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Money, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments on the video. Love to know what kind of businesses and what you're up to and what you're working on. Let's continue the conversation in our YouTube community. And Jake, thanks again for coming back on the show.